Okay, guys, so we're gonna make some connections from the book that we read, Old Rock is Not Boring. So some of the connections that we can make from the book are into literature, reading, art, and social studies, not just science. Even though the book, we use it to know the basic needs of the characters, which is related to science, we can also use it for reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the first few pages so we can see how it relates to reading. It says, Old Rock had been sitting in the same spot at the edge of a clearing in the middle of a pine forest for as long as anyone could remember, and even before that. Being a rock seems awfully boring, said Tall Pine. You sit in the same spot day after day, said Spotted Beetle. It is a very nice spot, said Old Rock. Don't you want to go anywhere? Asked Hummingbird. So as we can see here, for reading, we can use it for the fairy tale language. We see how a tall pine talks, how the beetle talks to the rock, and how the hummingbird talks to the rock also. So that will be our fairy tale language and how the characters talk to each other. Another one that we can connect it to will be art. In here, we can see how the hummingbird is on an island. We see how the islands display with beautiful colors. We see the volcano, we see flowers, we see leaves, we see how each of them have colors and different, you can see the different colors in all of them. We can see it also. On this page, we can see how the volcanoes display with the colors. That will be art. You also see it here, how we see the water, we see it. Once we're done reading the book, we have the last page that has in little squares the timeline of Old Rock's life. And throughout the book, he also tells us his life. So for this part, we can relate it to social studies. We can create the timeline on how Old Rock's life has been through the years, how he's been when he first started to the volcano, and where he is now. So those are the 3 other subject areas that we can connect our book to. We can connect it to language arts, science, because that's what we're using it as for, social studies, and how we can connect it to art.